Oh, fucking driving the beast here. Mad Lab Caravan 2016-17. Patty the Pink Pig here. I gotta keep my hand lies in the wheel. Got about a 30 mile an hour headwind / crosswind that's blowing us all over the fucking place. This thing's... Oh, there's one. Well, I'm gonna slow down again. Can't go much over 50 miles an hour. Just, yeah. Anyway, we'll do this in the wind today. So this is D-Day. I call it D-Day last Sunday, December 18th. Going to move all of our stuff out of the house, pack it into this thing. We had Audrey's sister and mom, Pat and Carrie, thank you very much. It's saved us. It's like I gotta get inside here. Right now we're in Northern California near Redding in a fucking blinding rainstorm. It's been terrible weather from day one, but I guess D-Day was probably the hardest day of my life. You got an RV that's got no power, just dead. Sitting outside our house in East Van. Audrey's mom and sister trying to put on a brave face. Still packing shit up, taking shit. Carrie took my truck, throwing everything in it. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning. It's like 10 or 15 centimeters of snow on the ground. It's getting into an RV that's dead. Propane almost low, which means no heat. Trying to put an 11-month-old baby in there. Running out of diesel. It was just a disaster. Anyway, I was stressed. I mean, this thing is 40 feet long, and we had to just navigate the streets of East Van. I thought it might be tough, and it turned out to be tough, but we got it. We got on the road, and there were accidents everywhere. Galax Razor shut down. One way, the other way we go. And we're running out of diesel, and we got to go pick up our dinghy. So we're towing a Civic here. So in total, we're 60 feet long on the highway. So trying to get around little streets, I had to back into this towing place, which was almost impossible. We almost tore the front of this thing off, and then it almost hit the chain link, and then had to get the guy to move his truck 3 times or twice. And then finally he showed me hooked on this thing, and here we are out in the street towing a Civic in a snowstorm. Run out of gas, run out of propane, no power. Like the batteries are dead. It was unbelievable gnawing fear. Anyway, after a while the batteries kind of came on, and it looks like the diesel generated enough that they could work at least. And we decided to make a run for the border, and it held out. We didn't run out of diesel. Running out of diesel is not like running out of gas. You run out of diesel, it's like a $3,000 or $5,000 repair to get it going again. Get across the border, it was like having a big truck stop. You can pull in. Now we have diesel. Ace Hardware, we go get propane, so we know the boy's not going to freeze to death, and we can move. So a couple hours later, when Mount Vernon, stopping at Kevin Sherrick's place, and it was like heaven. His parents took care of us. Then Kevin took care of us. Well, I took care of Kevin first. He lost his keys up in Mount Baker, which is 2.5 hours away, I think. So I spent the whole next day driving up there and back, and I had to use my AAA card to get him out. Anyway, long story short, we finally figured out what was wrong with the RV. It turns out this battery disconnect thing up here is like a master board. It's got this thing's 12 years old, but that thing goes pretty much gone. There's a big semi coming up on us. It pushes us over where you have to hold on. They come up behind you and they just almost, the blast off the wind on this thing acts like a sail and almost pushes you off the fucking road. Especially in these conditions. I'm going too slow. I can't handle any more speed. We're going like 52 miles an hour. So, yeah, so that was last Sunday. Monday, we helped Kevin get out of the ditch. Tuesday, we rumbled around trying to figure out what was wrong with this thing. Took it to an RV place. We got lost. Had to turn around. Like, turning this thing around is like a whole other nightmare. Finally got it in there, and they diagnosed it. They thought it was that thing. Anyway, we get a part, it was like the next day, so I had to drive it back again and try and back into Kevin's place. It was like, every time you get in the thing, it's just a stressful experience. And every night, we relax, chill out. It's like the best day ever. And, we have a drink. I'm now at a 2-drink maximum, and, play with the boy. And the boy loves it. The boy's having the time of his life, right? Hey, Braxton, the boy. Braxton, the boy, having fun. Yeah, buddy. So he's got his play area. He hangs out between us. So on Wednesday, we packed up everything, had full power, had to go get our tow car again, and we headed to Portland, well, just outside Vancouver, Washington. Found a really nice RV park there, 50 amp hookup, got everything more climatized, and then yesterday we had the biggest day. We had to get from Portland over the Shasta Mountain, and we had to get to Redding, because right now they got like 16, 18 inches of snow up on the top of that pass. So we drove for 9 hours. Braxton was awesome. Braxton held out. He sat in that seat for 9 hours. We made 2 stops. We made 2 stops to get him out, play around, and change him, do whatever. That was a big day for a little boy. So hopefully there's no more of those, but we didn't have any choice. We'd probably been caught in Oregon for a day. Anyway, here we are today. It's Friday, the 23rd. We got some internet this morning, talked to Dave and Gigi and all the crew. Talked about a whole Mad Lab group. Looks like it's coming along great. Mad Lab school, got a negotiation on the lease that's coming along. Kevin's wife asked me to pray for not to worry. I'll let the worries go, that God will take care of them. And his mother told me I got to cut down drinking, so those are my 2 pieces of advice I got this week. So here we are on the road. We've got another 3 hours, 2.5 hours to Napa. This is the Mad Lab caravan for 2016-17. So we'll be in Napa. We'll stay there for a week. So parking the beast, setting everything up, getting all the services, the power, the water, everything going. Because once you got the thing parked, it's awesome. It's like a 1-bedroom apartment, better than a 1-bedroom apartment that you can chill in. And the boy, it's great for the boy. Actually, we get to spend some real quality time with him. So here's to video log number 1, number 3. I did one on D-Day, and somehow I switched phones. I got lost. Hope I can recover it. That was I was in an absolute state of panic. But as we go, it gets better. As we go, we figure things out. Last night I pulled in a little too tight. There's another big truck pushing me. Last night I pulled in a little too tight and almost flipped the car over the services. It's like this, you gotta go slow, you gotta relax, you gotta chill. It's like my buddy Walter Sordo says, you gotta go slow, Patty. So, all in all, I think it's a good experience for us. In the evenings, you're never happier. Periods of time during the day, you've never been fucking more fearful in your life. So, you're getting everything in one day. So anyway, love you guys. Merry Christmas. Woo!